All right, a couple issues to address here tonight. Monday night, these updates are becoming daily, apparently. Couple things. Everybody got the AMC message, actually two of them today, but the first one being about the retro check. We were well aware that they were shooting at that December 30th date for probably 5 days now. I was made aware of that last week. I was waiting for formal notification. The calls start coming immediately. What about the 4.5% interest? All I'm asking is, people, slow down. You'll get your money. We're not even at the 75-day window that's in the contract provision currently. Once we hit there, we will file a grievance. We will demand the 4.5% interest. It will be decided at a later date. We know 100% they are not going to say, yes, okay, we're going to pay it. We're going to have to fight for that too. But please, there's a lot more pressing things right now than that 4.5% fight. That's not even technically here yet because we're not at the 75-day window. The second facsimile message was about canceled RDOs. The first RDO, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's pretty disgusting that they're sitting here talking about negotiating in good faith. We had this conversation with the 4 unions involved in this fight about canceled RDOs specific to holidays going forward. And the mediation settlement was very clear. If this doesn't violate the letter of that mediation agreement, it certainly violates the spirit of it. And we will be sending notice to the city and to the arbitrator, who still holds jurisdiction over that grievance, that this is a clear violation of what we came to. There was no notice. They do not get to just keep saying we need manpower just in case, a verdict doesn't go positive and all of a sudden there's upheaval. That's not the way this department needs to be ran, but that's what happens when you put a hack in charge of doing the mayor's bidding in the second spot. And you all know who I'm talking about. It just doesn't stop with this guy. He is such a pathetic leader. I don't even know how he even looks himself in the mirror. When it comes to the case about the vaccine, better late than never is the saying that comes to mind. 22 unions in this city representing city workers have finally joined the fight. They filed in Chancery Court also. As strange luck would have it, the random draw, they were sent to Judge Horan's room. They have a hearing in front of Judge Jacobius on Wednesday morning asking to transfer it to Judge Mitchell's court because of related matters, the same as he heard our case, because the filing is pretty much identical. But finally, other labor unions in this city, including SEIU of all places, can you imagine that, are now joining the fight and piggybacking off what we started weeks ago. So hopefully City Hall gets the message that this is not just the police unions anymore. This is everybody demanding their collective bargaining rights be defended. We'll see where this all goes. But if they don't get the message now, I don't know what it's going to take. Also, lastly, today, as you can see, I want to thank my group, 18 officers who were in the original group of no paid stripped officers, went back to work today. We took them to headquarters, processed them back. They were coming up on 3 weeks plus, and their health, coverage was being jeopardized. So 18 of those officers went back to work. We still have a lot that are continuing to be in a no pay status to stand their ground and say enough is enough. Our stance hasn't changed. Disobey the direct illegal order that's making you choose between your labor protections and a city that is literally harassing the hell out of every one of our members. It can't continue. But the more CR numbers we have for insubordination, the better for everybody. It's going to make a more compelling argument in front of the arbitrator. I hope that kind of addresses everybody's concerns. I'll have another update, I'm sure, tomorrow or Wednesday. With that being said, have a good night.